evaluate 3 root 7 plus 2 root 7. Now, there's a rule that says that we can combine two terms that have radicals in them so long as those are like radicals, which means we have the same number inside the square root. And the connection I like to draw is if we had 3 apples plus 2 apples, what would we have? Well, we'd have 5 apples. Also, if we have 3x plus 2x, we would end up with 5x. We know that we add like terms by adding the coefficients, the numbers in front of them. And it's going to be the same sort of a thing here if we have 3 root 7 plus 2 root 7. Well, if we have 3 of anything and we have 2 more of that same thing, we know that we end up with 5 of them in the end, so we would have 5 root 7s. And this is basically the same thing as combining like terms. If we have like radicals, where we've got the same number under the radical in 2 different terms, and we're adding them together, we add the coefficients in front. And so in this case, we end up with 5 root 7, and that is our final answer. If we wanted to write this out algebraically as a rule, if we had a times the square root of some number c plus b times the square root of some number c, and we wanted to add them together, we would still have the same square root. That's not going to change, just like the variable didn't change before. But then to get the new coefficient, the number out front, we add the previous numbers out front, and then a plus b gives us a plus b in here. And so this is the rule that we're using stated algebraically. And effectively, it's the distributive property, but in reverse. Because if we started with this quantity on the right, we could distribute the square root of c to each of a and b, and that would be exactly what we have.